Chedda be whipping them grams up. Bitches be calling me handsome. Kidnapper now it's a ransom. Motor bricks bought me a phantom.
What's going on, world? You know who it is, man. Trap Talk with Chedda. I am the one, the only Chedda boss. And today we gonna talk about the crack game. I mean, my introduction to the crack game, I was never a kingpin or nothing. I'm never gonna claim to be a kingpin, but you know, I pretty much made my way up the rankings. You know, I started off with that 8-ball. And then, you know, work my way to a couple 100 grams. You know what I mean? I done seen keys. I done seen quarter keys. I done learned how to whip. I had to whip the rock, you know what I'm saying? Whip wop. I know how to cook clean, all that good shit. But the crazy thing with the crack game is it's vicious. You know what I mean? You know, your mother is steal from you. Your cousins are steal from you. It's just a wicked game with that crack shit, you know. Motherfuckers want to do anything to suck on that glass dick, you know. You look at movies like Scarface, movies like New Jack City. You know, that shit is real in the field, and when you in that game, you become an addict within yourself too. And what I mean is, you know, you got the fiends that's chasing that high. They want to chase that rock, chase that white devil. But you as the hustler, you chasing that paper. So you become an addict within yourself. And when you getting money, more problems. Like Big said, you know, family plotting on you. Niggas in the streets is plotting on you. Addicts, they get knocked, they giving your name up. You know, shit is just fucked up out here when it come to that crack shit. And it's like, you know, you watch certain DVDs, certain movies, and like I remember one of the Furtado brothers said, you know, shit is a dead end road, and that's real talk. You either end up dead or in jail. Those are the two choices that you make when you in the drug game. And crack, you know, that shit is like a demon. And when motherfuckers is chasing that demon, they gonna do anything they can to get it. Because it's like, my start, I could say I started off 2006, maybe 2007 selling crack. And you know, when I first started, you know, shit was slow. And shit was slow because you got all the older niggas out there doing their thing. And when you a newbie in the game, you know the fiends ain't gonna fuck with you because they don't know what your product is like. So you gotta give out samples. You gotta give out freebies and shit in order to build up your clientele. And when you start building up your clientele, all them older niggas gonna start hating. They're gonna be telling you, oh, you can't hustle up here, get off the block. It's gonna be a lot of that shit. But when you build yourself a solid clientele, and you know what I mean, the fiends is gonna talk. They're gonna be like, oh, such and such got that fire. Oh, he got the butter. You know, but when you establish your little clientele, like I said, it's gonna be hating involved. It's gonna be niggas trying to bully their way into your situation. Niggas gonna do anything they can to make sure you don't eat. It's like a dog eat dog world, man. It's a vicious cycle with that crack shit. I mean, when you're doing anything, you know, it's always gonna be hatred. But that crack shit, man, it's a big difference from the weed game. First and foremost, you get caught with possession of crack cocaine in the state of New York, in the city and state of New York. That's a B felony. One felony away from an A felony, which is like the highest felony you could get. But a lot of laws done passed where they're not giving niggas time for drug possession no more. They putting niggas in programs. You getting community service because the jail population has become so overpopulated with like drug offenders and shit like that. They making alternative routes for niggas that's getting caught with drugs. You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and this is just from experience. If you're gonna sell crack, don't go out of town with that shit because them niggas ain't doing no programs. them niggas is gonna light your ass up. And when they find out you from New York, oh yeah, they gonna put extra time on that ass. But the crack game, this shit, like Biggie Smalls said, either you're slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. And I urge motherfuckers to not sell drugs. I mean, I'm just telling my story. This is not, I'm not teaching niggas how to hustle. I'm not doing nothing of the sort. I'm just telling my story, and I'm urging niggas to go a different route because the drug game ain't the way. Shit, I done caught 2 drug felonies back to back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting my life back together, you know what I mean? After years of struggling. I was doing my thing, don't get it twisted. Shit was going good for a minute. But when shit go bad, it goes bad, man. That's real in the field. I'm just getting my life back in order, you know what I mean? I got a second chance at life, and I'm making it do what it do, you know what I mean? I ain't hustling no more, none of that. Don't get it twisted. I mean, I'm still a hustler. I'm just not doing the drug shit no more. But as far as the crack game, that shit is vicious. I don't urge anybody to fuck with it. It comes with a whole load of problems, family problems, legal problems, hating, all that shit, man. And basically, like, don't do it, man. Like that post say in Harlem, crack is whack, man. Trap Talk with Chedda.